Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie and today I'm reviewing Se7en. This is a Japanese limited edition. It's commonly referred to as the premium edition as far as I know. There was an old Japanese limited edition which I have as well, but that one was presented in sort of a cardboard box which was about the size of a regular CD jewel case, and this one is more the standard DVD size, and it's a digipack very much like the US digipack from the new line Platinum series. But anyway, I'm just gonna get into showing you this and why I think it's actually a little bit superior to the US version. First up, we get a paper wraparound. We got printed spine here, also on the paper. And then we got the back side. And everything is printed in Japanese, obviously. And as far as, special features and all that goes, I'd say this release is pretty much, it's identical to the US special edition or, other 2-disc versions of the movie. So there's no real reason to get this as far as the discs are concerned. However, moving on, now the reason I really want to get this because the outer sleeve is very much different to the US version, and it's sort of hard to tell maybe, but you can see that it's got like little tiny specks on it, and I don't know how this picks up on camera, but this is actually embossed. The background is matte printed in black. But then you got these, really fine details which are actually raised, and this is actually it's actually written text. Gonna see if I can move in to show you. As you can see, it's actually a really detailed printing, and it's actually just a slightly embossed glossy print over the matte, but it looks really great, and you can see that it is actually tiny handwriting. So yeah, I'll show you this side. And I haven't actually read this whole thing, but it looks really great, and it really shows a lot of effort in terms of detailing. And you also got sort of like the 7 sins written here on the side. You got wrath, envy, pride, lust, sloth, greed, and gluttony. And then you got the red printed 7. So I just love this cover. And there's also sort of a cutout or matte part here, which it's actually done in a way so it looks like part of a film strip. Actually, it's sort of hard to tell, but you can see sort of the outline of their sort of like a film strip. But yeah, real nice. You can also look at the spine here, this is one of those typical things for Japanese versions sometimes. Notice that the spine is on this side and not on the left side, which is much more common on DVDs. But I think that's got something to do with, that the Japanese read from right to left as opposed to from left to right. But I don't know if that's got any significant connection to why they have the spine on that side. I can't really figure that out in my head right now. But anyway, there's the spine, got 7, and yeah, oh, it's actually Platinum edition. It's actually printed there, Platinum edition. So yeah, and here is the back cover, which is also very much similar to the front cover. You got sort of, really long handwritten text here. I can try to read a little bit of it just to give you an example. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna read this, but I can actually tell you I hadn't read this before. But the first words here are actually the penis structure of corpus spongiosum nerves of the testes form, and I don't know. It's a very bizarre text. I'm not sure who wrote this, but it feels very Se7en-ish, sort of, you know, part of the John Doe diaries. So, you know, really nice detail. I haven't read this whole thing. I don't know everything it says. But anyway, moving on. Sorry if this is taking too long, but I'm really caught up in the, you know, just the wonderful detail of the outer case. Then we got this, and this is the Hideki Pack. Now this is pretty much identical to the US version as far as I know, but we can still check it out. Got the cover, and this was always really good design from New Line Platinum in the US to begin with. And really well thought out. You got sort of a digipack that looks like the John Doe notebooks. It folds out like that, and you got an additional fold out. See, this is just promotional flyer. Can put that to the side for now. And there you got the discs. Can take these out for the moment. There, just check this. And also, I think this is pretty much the same interior artwork as it is on the US digipack. But I'm gonna compare them side by side in a comparison video, so you can, if you want to know if there are any particular differences, you can check that video as well. Here are some obvious differences. You can see that this is actually printed in Japanese as opposed to being printed in English. So, I mean, that's obviously a difference, but I think the overall artwork is pretty much the same anyway. But yeah, I guess that's it. This is one of those sets that it really costs too much, but that's pretty much because, you know, Japanese editions are by standard really costly and high priced, even for, like, you know, these sets that aren't extremely luxurious. They're still very high quality and well made, and they also cost way too much. But anyway, I found this through HMV in Japan, and the reason I wanted to actually decided to pick it up now was that I got word, and I noticed on a lot of other sites, that this thing actually had gone out of print, and I just figured, alright, I'm gonna go for it. So I ordered a bunch of different stuff from HMV. This was still, you know, one of the most overpriced items in that set, and I think it went for like roughly 40 euro, I think, and, you know, including the shipping cost, and that's quite a high price for a digipack like this. But it is great quality, and I really do love it. Love to have this for my David Fincher shelf. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.